So this is actually what Dragica sees when she plays, and she will take 2 or 3 minutes to explain what buttons she presses. I don't know, like make it comprehensible, I guess, for us. And then there will be 2 or 3 minutes for Q&A.
Okay, a short explanation. This thing is called Eigenharp. It was developed by an English eccentric internet millionaire, actually, in Devon. They are made in Devon, in Dartmoor, in a barn. Okay, final assembly, because they are actually made in China. But it's true that when it broke, they had to go to Devon, find the barn, so that they can repair it in the middle of nowhere. Okay, how does it work? That is the big version. It's the big version, and it has these buttons. You see, I can't play it now because the computer is over there and the infrastructure plays here. So, let me show this. These buttons are actually three-way, have 3 axes. So there's, I can press them, I can press them again. Aftertouch for everybody who has knowledge in MIDI. I can up, down, right, left. So actually what I tell people is this is a really big Xbox controller with 132 joysticks. So think of it as that. Since we are tech people here, I can explain it like this. It has a resolution of 400 nanometers, so even if I do that, now even if I do that, you see the lights, everywhere the lights go on, it registers a touch. So even if I just lightly touch it, it already registers that. And when I play, I press the buttons and I modulate the sound. The difference between this thing and the normal keyboard is in the keyboard you press a key and you have almost no possibility to change the sound. If you press a key here, what I like to do is take the sound and modulate it further. So I have a sound and I modulate it. That's what I'm doing with that thingy. And yes, I have to press the keys, it's not just the computer doing it. And I have to find out how to use that stuff. Okay, so that's the thing. It comes out here, it goes there. For everybody who does data, it's a really high resolution, it's 132 keys. The little black box over there makes sure that the data that comes to the computer is good enough so that the computer, the noise is gone. And it has 20 meters of cable. So everybody who is in shuffling data between devices can imagine how difficult this is. It's very responsive. So there's lots of data. I can use something that's open sound control that lets me have just numbers. If I do that, almost all software goes haywire because it's too much data. So if I really use just the data, the raw data the instrument gives me, I have to have a really, I can't use any most of the normal software doesn't work. I have to really dump it down because the data is too much. What I normally use is pre-configuration. I can control with this one. And this shows a little thing what I have in here. I have 4 sampler instruments I don't use normally. I have 4 audio unit VST thingies. For people who never used something like this, it's something like this is a pre-made synth by this one is by Camel. The one here is Omnisphere. Then I have an inbuilt cello for people who do sound. It's called the Strong SDK from Stanford. I have clarinet, same one. This is physical modeling. I have a synth. This is just easy sine and saw waves. I can actually have a drummer for if I want to have some rhythm in it. A clicker, which gives me a metronome, master volume, and other stuff which I'm not going into.
So, because we are running short of time, does anybody have any questions? I guess this gives a bit more background of what was actually happening. Do you have any questions? No? Okay, well, thank you.
People asked me, since the theme of today's Girl Geek Dinner was how I got here, it is essentially my life story. That's the video game sounds.